What do you say, Moose? Hi, Haley. Hey, Laura. Ash Man. Super fan Ash Man. That's already scooped him up. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, man. What's going on? How are you?
Not much. What are you up to, man? Looks like you got a show going or something.
Yeah.
Hey, you were 1 minute late.
No, we weren't. You were 1 minute late. I was right on time.
I sent you a text and I said you're late.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh.
How are you, Haley?
Good.
Wonderful. Good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I told Ash I had a surprise for him earlier this morning.
Yeah? You did.
That's right, Laura. That's right.
Like a wizard.
All right, Haley, are you ready?
Yeah, just tell me when.
When?
Hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, Ash, to another episode of the Ginn Project Show. My name is Haley Beth, and I'm the owner of Haley Dot. I'm a diamond dot artist. I have a show every Friday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Tonight, we're going to have a recap of the year 2025. This year, I got the opportunity of being the 1 year of being the MC of this show, right? Take it away.
Pretty cool.
Did I do? I kind of changed my intro a little bit.
No way.
Hey, guys, you have to have professional damage.
Thank you, Haley.
Okay,
she is a diamond dot artist, and she has a show on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
And you guys better miss it because I'm up gaming. I'm upping the game next year.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Up in the game this year. I like it. Sounds good. There might be games involved.
Yeah. So, take it away again. I'll see you guys on Friday.
Right on. Thank you.
Bye, Haley.
All right, Laura. Kick her out. Bye, Haley. See you in the chat, Haley. Excuse me. So we're still trying to get over the cold. We'll see how this goes. We'll try. Hopefully I don't drool on you. You're used to me drooling on you.
I'm used to it.
So, man, I thought we'd switch it up. Instead of doing a positive show, I thought we'd just do the whole show on the most negative shit we heard all year.
Nice. Let me grab my bag.
And I thought maybe what we could do is put it out to the audience. We did like it, Haley. Thank you. Put it out to the audience for suggestions. Like if we were to, instead of trying to make the Ginn Project Show positive all the time and highlight artists and show the best of people, and we actually used all the brain power and the apparatus behind it to actually go after people, what would that look like?
Be like Cobra from G.I. Joe. I think that'd be kind
of... You got Laura doing the research. You got Rachel back there doing her thing, mashing all the buttons, making the things happen. And you got Kyra flying around on one of her whimsical birds. Oh, man, that's a lot of brain power.
It is.
We probably look at Laura's like, wee, what's up, first boy? How you doing? Good to see everybody. Yeah, I know, Enigma. I know. I'm aware of them. I'm kind of making fun of them right now. Or like, I don't know, or do like one of those expose shows, you know, where you
Nice.
where you actually, you know, I don't know, like say this wasn't my art and I was selling it or something.
You could
I
have that
did something
music, that
shady.
chung chung at the
Yeah, and I
beginning.
did something real shady, like not pay artists or something like that.
There you go.
Do a whole show on that shit. That'd be great. Or like, or just make up like an hour and a half worth of lies
Oh,
and just talk smack about like Haley, or you know.
dude, don't try and steal the format of my show. That's
Oh, my bad. I forgot about that, man.
That's all I do. That's all I do.
You were in those meetings. No, man. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm looking forward to some cool stuff happened this year. I don't know that we'll get to talk to everybody that it happened to. For S.A. is pretty busy, for example. So, but the idea was to you know, spend some time tonight later on kind of highlighting you know, some of the cooler stuff that has happened over throughout the year, if anybody has anything like that. I know that we have a few people that are going to pop up and hang out with us and tell us their experiences, their recognizable names. Some of them are in the chat. Hey, Harold, how's it going, man? Good to see you. So it should be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I got some notes here that say Eve and Severed will be here. So I'm pretty excited about that because I like Eve and Severed. What do you mean? Speaking of Eve, there she is, right there.
There she is, right there. Yeah.
And some updates with Ash. I think we're going to have some of those today. But we also could throw out there like show ideas. Like, hey, if y'all got show ideas that you would like to see next year, but you can send the negative ones, but we're not going to do that. But it would be funny to hear what y'all have to say. We could do a show of suggestions of negative things that we could do. That might be fun. What's up, MC? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
We could do like a mirror version of the show. You remember that from Star Trek? Everybody had like goatees and scars on their eyes.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, like the alter ego kind of version of it, or like something off of Rick and Morty where they're in some alternate universe.
Alternate universe, yeah.
Yes. Good to see you, MC. Good to see you. Thanks everybody for coming in. Kind of doing a fun just year-end wrap-up show tonight. We got Jerry starting out the new year next year. Yeah, Evil Ginn. That might be fun. Evil Ginn, Evil Ash. Ash shows up with no beard and mustache. Short crew cut hair. Scars all over him and shit. Excuse me. Hey, Johnny Ray, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you are still recovering well, Johnny Ray. It's good to see you. I personally, Ash, haven't been doing many lives because I've been sick. I had the crud, man. It lasted like a week.
Yeah, it's still lingering, but it's getting better, it sounds like. But yeah.
We're still here. Man, it's crazy. But I talked to a couple other people we know on here that were also sick, and they're like, "Yeah, it's like this year's version is rough."
I'll just stay inside for the rest of the year.
Stay inside. I had it now. I can go wherever. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just kidding. What is the focus on this page? Well, stay with us and you'll see. Normally what we do is either interview artists from this platform, many of which you see behind me, or we do panel discussions on stuff that is usually related to art or the business of art or people, things like that. So there's a summary. Hope that makes sense. Tonight, what we're doing is a year-end wrap-up. We've been doing these shows for about almost 2 years. January 2nd will be 2 years. And you can go over to the YTubes and find the Ginn Project and find almost 100 of the interviews that we've done on here. So that should answer all of your curiosities. There's everything from crochet artists to musicians, to painters, to sculptors, to all different kinds of artists. So the Ginn Project is a woodworking business. That is me. And I build stuff like these guitars behind me out of trees that I mill with a chainsaw in an Alaskan mill. And then guys like this dude right here put artwork on them, and then we make them available to the public. So that's what we do as a profession. But what this is a philanthropy project that we've been doing for 2 years, and it is our way of giving back to the art community. We take the time to identify, interview, and highlight artists, usually once a week, which means that I do a 2 or 3 or 4 hour interview the day before. We set up the show, come out with an outline of how the show's going to go, and then we put on that show. Tonight, we do not have a guest because we're doing a year-end wrap-up, but that's normally what we do. And I don't know, that's about the best summary I can give. And we also have other guests on, artists, people that are experts in various fields that we like to share information with people that helps them do things on their own rather than having to rely on someone.
Yeah, because sometimes we have panel discussions for that, like when we bring experts in and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Yes, and then we also have a little fun, and we also talk a little smack sometimes. So there you go. Glad you're here. Good to see you. And there are a lot of networking here. There are a whole lot of artists that we work with and collaborate with that help each other out. So say like when EvesArtistry had her solo show down in Georgia last year. Ashman flew in from Arizona. I drove down from North Carolina. Eve flew in from Jersey. Lenny drove in from Virginia, I believe it was. Chad flew in from Missouri. So the other thing that we do is the best that we can to help each other out as artists and as business owners and professionals and friends. Hey, man, I never thought to do that, but there we go. Thank you for asking the question. There's a summary in my view of what the Ginn Project does. But what I really dig doing is building stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his guitars are amazing. He's not going to say that about his own guitars, but they are amazing.
Well, I've only really actually made one, but I fixed a bunch of them, and I did build furniture for a lot of years, and I did restore antiques for a lot of years. So the building them from scratch and the restoring the stuff both combine together to become a dude that, builds stuff. Ashman, on the other hand, is an amazing artist. He's been an artist for a lot of years. Why he hangs out with me, I have no idea. He knows a whole lot more than I do about a whole lot of things that I don't know about. He has a couple podcasts. He's a musician. He's a sculptor. He uses all kinds of paints except watercolor because it's evil and it's from the devil, he says. He didn't really say that. I'm kidding. He doesn't do watercolor though. He does wood burning. He does airbrush art. He writes poetry. He composes music. He puts together skits. He makes puppets. He does puppetry. He does voiceover work. I'm not making this up, y'all. The dude is super talented. And he calls himself Basic. Every one of his shows is Ashman's Basic Art Show, or and his role on here is just Mr. Basic, like the basic.
Oh yeah, I'm just a basic co-host hanging out.
So, Mr. Ashman, would you please tell us about some of your endeavors here recently, and where we can find you, and where people can see these things that I've been talking about?
Yeah, we've been. I've been working hard on podcasts that I'm going to set out this next year. Eve and I are actually going to be on live tomorrow from 4:00 Pacific to whenever we're done. So that's 6:00 Eastern. So yeah, we're going to be talking about New Year's, how resolutions and that sort of thing become, flops sometimes. Failures. We have the best intentions put forward, but at the same time how many of us go through with it, that sort of thing. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. We may play a game or something like that as well. Depends on how much we get done and wrap up. So,
did I understand correctly? And yes, I am being a bit of a smartass here. That Eve is going to be there with you.
yes, yes.
Because okay. I just want to make sure I heard that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, my podcast. I'm trying to recover
The
here.
chapstick on before I get hit in the mouth by Eve.
My podcast can be heard on any of the platforms outside of Pandora. It's Genteel Poverty. And then the other one is Ashman's Basic Podcast, which will start at the beginning of the year. So, yeah, those are the things I've got going on right now. And hanging out with Ginn and the Ginn Project, of course. Wrapping up this new year, this old year, heading into the new year, rather. And we're going to find out what we're going to do. That'll be really cool because I know there's a lot of great things on the way. So there we go.
Bunch of good ideas have been floated.
Oh yeah,
most of mine about evil vengeance type stuff got shot down, but I'll try again next year.
Well, there was the one with
What's
the
up, freak?
Ray Pew Pew that I thought was kind of good, but maybe we'll we'll sack that until we get the Ray Pew Pew fixed.
We'll put a pin in it. Hey, Spurs, speaking of amazing artists, good to see you, Spurs. Good to see you. She is starting out her day over there, actually. So, when will they be able to catch you live, man? Are you going to be doing any lives this coming year?
You got to turn on your notifications to find out when I'm going to go live because it's hectic here, but I am going live once in a while, a little more often. I was this close to catching you the other morning, so
Sunday I almost called you, man. I almost sent you a message at 2:00 in the morning. Hey, dude, I think I'm about.
I think I'm going to try for it next Sunday. I'm hoping.
Right.
I got some time in this morning, and it was just basically music, that sort of thing, because it was at the end of my day and I was exhausted.
What's up, Eric?
So I just hung out with some people and played music all night until I crashed. So, Black Country came by and played just for a little bit. He's got a new guitar. Man. Have you seen his new Telecaster?
A Tele. He sent me a picture. Yeah, he sent me a picture of it.
It's beautiful and it sounds
awesome,
amazing.
Man.
It's amazing.
Thank you, Eric. You got Eric in here, Mo's in here. Good to see y'all.
Welcome in, everybody.
Always good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. So yeah, I don't know, man. I was thinking about this whole, year and the good things, and a lot of it is for me had to do with other folks.
Oh yeah.
I thought S.A.'s show. Thanks, Ezra. I thought today's S.A.'s show that we went to was absolutely fantastic, and I thought the thing that I almost love about it more in hindsight was the way the community rallied around her for that show. Hi, Cloud Ezra. Yeah, exactly, Lord. So that was really a highlight, getting to meet you, getting to meet Eve, getting to meet Lenny. I had been lucky enough to get to meet Chad before, so it was still cool to get to see him, though. But and all of S.A.'s family and her husband, I really like. He's a nice dude, and he was an Air Force dude too. So we have something in common.
Oh yeah.
And getting to spend time on that level, like was at their house, kind of hanging out and listening to their family, and they were dancing and doing their thing. It was awesome. So, getting to see what most people play like a video game without consequence on here, doing lives and all the drama and all that, getting to see people that actually go and do things. Lenny drove 5 hours to be there.
Oh yeah.
Did the event and then turned around and drove 5 hours back. I mean, that's dedication. And it was all out of kindness. Nobody she, of course, S.A. gave everybody care packages, and I got some cool art, and
Yeah, amazing stuff.
but nobody did it with any expectations. It was cool. So getting to spend some time, and I hope to do it again. We didn't get to spend as much time as we might have liked to, but we try again this year. And that's the other fun part that I'm looking forward to is we always kind of put a plan together for the year. Who are we going to try to help out? What are we going to try to work on or whatever? And that's how we figure out our travel plans. And then we go from there. So I'm looking forward to what these wild folks come up with this year.
Yeah. And on another note, S.A.'s work in person. Whoa.
It's so good, man.
It's so amazing. It's amazing.
Really is. It's so good, man. I'm floored by this every day. And I have a couple of, she did a cat piece for my wife, and she did that raven piece that my wife got for me actually at her show, at that show. She picked it up, but yeah, she's my favorite artist, man. And I love me some Ash, man, but she is.
Oh, I know. I get it.
She's but the other thing about it too, I was harassing her a little bit today. That might be a message from her actually. Nope. Because she's busy. She just got so much going on with her job now, and she's truly one of those people. Her life is dedicated to helping other people. Samantha, the starving artist, doesn't mean that she is starving. It means that she is starving to serve, to help her community. That's one of the reasons that she's so awesome. And that brings me to my next thing that I think happened cool this year is the way a lot of the community kind of gelled around people like Johnny Ray, for example. Going through, and she's been through the whole bit. She, the diagnosis, the whole treatment and everything. She's home now, and she's still going through it, and it's going to be a while before she's recovered. But it's kind of cool that the community supports her and at least checks on her. To my understanding, at least checks on her, and she has that. So there's another example for me of where real life. People that play this like a video game are missing out on the real life of actual people involved.
And that's the thing about a year end wrap up, right? It's not just the good things that happened. We lost people that we know lost people, and people have been diagnosed with things that are heavy, and people have other struggles outside of that. But the thing is, the beauty of the community, we came together and we tried to help each other. Even if it's not, monetary support, sometimes it's a kind word. Sometimes it's just texting them back. Sometimes it's just listening, and this community does that very well.
Yes. I have personal evidence of that. I, this year, had a bad experience. I went in for a normal procedure and they damn near killed me.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, who was super skeptical, rightfully so, of this platform, when I started here, was communicating with you in chat. When I was literally in the hospital, the people that she leaned on were my friends on here that I work with every day. So for some of us, this is now kind of like our job. We have fun, but for me, we all work together, right? It's the same, like any time I've ever worked with people before, like where I had to go to a job, which has been a long time, like the early 2000s, but there were always, those people within the group that you still hung out with outside of work. They were your friends or whatever, or school or whatever the case was. And that's what we kind of have here in our little community is everybody kind of contributes what they can, whatever they're able to sort of contribute to help out, like you said, sometimes for me, that's been calling Eve up and, hey, I need to pick your brain on something. What do you think about this? Or Kyra or you or, whoever, Severed, the whole gamut. Hey, what do you think about this? Rule Gardens was always, is great about that, running stuff by rule. So that's another thing that I think is really great about. Hey, Mondo, he did something cool this year too. Hopefully, he'll come up and tell us about it. So anyway, to me, it all keeps going back to the people who give of themselves, who are trying to do a little lanyard, a little something extra to help out their fellow artists. That to me is the good stuff, the stuff that I like to highlight. There's negative stuff, of course, too, but any job I've ever been to, there were negative people there. Anything I've ever been involved in, there's always at least one asshole on the team, right? So that's just how it works, man. And sometimes maybe, I was going to say, sometimes maybe we're that one, sometimes you got to be that one.
Hey, one of the things I'm going to get to do to start the new year off nice is Mondo and I are going to meet up this weekend.
Yo,
we got to finish making the plans, but we're going to meet up and trade out artwork and hang out for a little bit. Maybe get some coffee or something.
Awesome. That is awesome, man. Heck yeah, y'all gonna make that happen already.
Oh, yeah.
Family by choice, not by blood. That's right, Spurs. That's right. Well, Spurs is another example. I just rattled off a whole bunch of names, and I didn't say Spurs, Laura, or Rachel, and they're always behind the scenes actually making it happen. You know what I mean? And well, Spurs is more like on the front lines.
I was going to say.
She takes her and Laura take a bunch of arrows. If we're being truthful. Hey, my spot, how's it going? So tonight the thought process was we're just going to bring some folks up, and hopefully they can tell us about some good experiences they've had this year and projects they've worked on or that kind of thing. I have a few people on the list here that we know are coming through, but I think we are the backlighting. Keep you yes, Spurs. Spurs, I'm assuming you're probably at work today and won't be able to pop up, right? If I'm guessing here. So, Ash,
yes,
what are your thoughts, man? What do you have this year that you would like to highlight that you think might have been and we'll get you one out there. That doesn't mean you only get one. I just mean we'll get one out there and then maybe grab Eve or somebody and then see what she's got to say.
Well, first off, I'm good. The podcast again. That's what I'm going to be doing mostly, and then hopefully getting back into lives and hanging out with some dude that makes guitars at night, and then hopefully I'm still here with the Ginn Project because this is my first year, and January marks my first year of being on the Ginn Project. So yeah, so that's kind of cool, and I was interviewed the year before that, and we had fun. We got along, and then I was offered to come in for a little bit, and then then I was hijacked, and I've been here ever since. And
he is in fact a hostage. He is in fact in a hostage situation. I have
Stockholm syndrome.
I would have said that you coming on was a good thing. I was thinking that was last year. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's man. It's wait a minute. Poor guy. So blink if you need help. So be careful if you get interviewed. There's a 1 in 100 and something chance that you'll end up being the co-host.
And during my videotape, when I was going to do the interview, I said I wouldn't go to a second location, and I did.
Didn't you? I seen him in person, y'all, at that second location. And the scariest part was S.A. was responsible for that second location. We could have both ended up in shallow graves.
Oh, yes.
And it was a 50-50 shot there for a minute if that's what was going to happen or not.
And one of the best things, since we could segue into Eve, was I did a whole interview with Dr. Lingus.
Dude,
and you can go see it on the YouTubes.
I'm so glad you brought it up.
This was made by EvesArtistry, folks, and he is perfection.
It is in the top, I think, 5
Yeah,
of most
at
watched
least.
shows this year. Was an imaginary character created by Eve, and Ash pulled it off. He did a whole ass show as Dr. Lingus. I don't know how he did it.
I don't know how either, but it's done and it's there if you want to see it. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Hey Tasha, good to see you, Tasha.
We
are
did,
doing a excuse me. I'm coughing at y'all and drooling on you, but what we're trying to do is a show about some of the better things that happened this year. So if we could, please send Eve up. And the reason I wanted to talk to Eve is I believe that now it is her own work and her own effort, to be sure. But I believe Eve is a great example of an artist who upped her game this year by a lot because she was collaborating with other artists and took some of those ideas and changed her game. And I might be misrepresenting that. Hey, but I believe that's what happened. I believe, and she'll be able to call me out if I'm wrong or ask him, but I believe what happened was Eve was inspired by some folks that she was working with, and she started making some divisions in her art. The stuff that she's teaching is a different thing than what she's doing as an artist. And man, it resulted in some amazingness. So, hi, Eve.
Hi.
Can we hear you? Yep, there's the giggle. I can hear the
you?
giggle. Yes. So, when I was thinking of things that make me happy this year that happened that I thought were awesome, you were one of those people. You upping your game. You were already an amazing artist. I already had artwork of yours, which is right there. One of the in the group of first pieces that I got, and then there's some more recent stuff. But you changed your game on the art front. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that is fair to say. Let's see. I wanted to I set up some green screen stuff here. So
All right.
this
Can we make
is
her
what I
bigger,
teach.
please?
I'll go get some ice cream. I'll be bigger in a minute.
There you go.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
Hi. So this is how I started out my year, because everything was YouTube video teaching.
Yes.
650 plus videos on YouTube on teaching paintings.
That's a couple.
So this is
650 something?
Easy, Jen. Easy.
You're having breathless now. You can't believe it.
I had that effect on people. So we have paintings like this, and we have paintings like, let's see, I had another one in here. We have paintings like this that you can learn and all sorts of things, and all on the Y-tubes. And let's see, I had one more saved. Let's see, another painting that somebody could learn to paint, because it's all on acrylic, and for beginners would be something like this.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
But what happened is I got stuck here doing these.
Yes.
And I don't mean that as I regret it, because I enjoy inspiring and teaching others. I mean just creatively and artistically. I was kind of in a box.
Oh, yeah. In a box.
In a box. Because when you do 650 videos of these types of artwork,
Oh, yeah.
that's a lot of staying on that track. And I started watching some of you guys, and I started watching Lost is one of somebody that came around this year that was new to our community, and he was doing palette knife paintings. And Kyra is around, and she was given a heads up on different advice because she has the business skill set. And things kind of, yeah, we're all smart, Ginn.
Then I met her and hung out with her more and dragged her down a bit. So she had some weight to compete with, to go up.
Yeah.
Dragging you down like an anchor.
Then I started hanging out late night with these two knuckleheads, and I don't know what their deal was, but we just spent hours and hours till like 5 a.m. of all sorts of whoosy whatnots, and that's how Dr. Lingus was born.
Oh yeah.
And young Mr. Lingus. Yes.
Hello, woman.
Hello.
How art thou?
The big one. Candy.
He did.
Candy.
Eve, was that not a
Candy.
highlight this year too?
Candy.
Ashman doing an hour and a half as Dr. Lingus on the Ginn Project Show. I mean, come on.
It was hot.
It was highly rated shows of the year.
Like Joan.
Was it a fictional character?
Yes.
With all these amazing artists that have been on. It's awesome. Artists have a good sense of humor usually. Usually artists have a good sense of humor.
I just remember I'm trying to get into the wood burning because of another artist who we're going to talk to, Severed.
Yammers.
Right? So we started Yammers, and we started getting into the wood burning, and I'm doing, I don't know, I keep trying to make these skulls like Ash does, and my skulls just come up with expressions for some reason.
They're awesome.
Yes, they're so good. Like the whole little bunch of them, there's like 4 of them on one thing, and they all have different names and backstories.
Yeah,
and
we made a whole village.
Bob,
we made a whole Lingai
Bob.
village.
It's awesome, y'all.
But you're right, because you got invested about wood burning from Severed, and then you were wood burning, and I went, oh, I got to try that. So you got me invested in wood burning. So that's the way the community worked, right? We all just kind of go, hey, that's pretty cool, and we all just kind of go for it.
Well, the thing that's even more dangerous about you guys, like Eve, well, Eve's over here for me. Eve is, master's level accomplished. Like she knows some shit. She's like an educator. She's literally a teacher. She knows what the hell she's doing. But when you put her brain with somebody like Kyra and then mix in somebody like you, Ash, like weird things happen. Like it's amazing, man. I got to see. I got front row seats. It's awesome. It's crazy.
Spurs got a lingus. You got a lingus.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yep, I sent Spurs a lingus and Laura a lingus for them keeping our late night show on the up and up.
No doubt.
Yes, Bert.
Because we're such a mess. Do you guys know? Do you know the story of how Yam and I became Yam? Me and Severed became Yams?
I didn't know we were allowed to tell that story.
Do you know? It's a pretty innocent story, actually. So if any of you are wondering why me and Yam call each other Yam, is because I was live, and she pops onto the live, and she wanted to say, how are you? But instead, it wrote, how are Yam? And we've been Yams ever since.
Yams.
So
the Yams.
You can blame autocorrect for the Yamster.
Nice.
Yes. It worked out perfect. So how are Yam? We're all good. We're amazing.
Amazing.
But yeah, so I started hanging out with you guys, and like the business side of things, there's constantly stuff to do other than actual art. You know,
Yeah.
you got to market, you got a website, you got to do the socials, you got to do this, you got to do that. You know, sometimes you're pulled in a bunch of different directions and you lose your footing or you lose what the heck you're supposed to be doing. And lucky enough, we do have Kyra, who helped me be like, okay, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and some of the D. Take care of these things.
Well,
and that's what I, you know, and like, and it was pretty simple things. It's just one of those, like, you know how like when you're in the middle of something, you don't see it, and then somebody says it to you, and you're like, duh.
yep. Yep. Hey, Jerry. Jerry's on next week.
Yeah,
Yes, I do know what you mean, Eve.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Why?
Yeah.
So this wood burning thing. So you just decided to wood burn, and the next thing you know, you're doing these amazing pieces. Burnt Diva's in here, who's an amazing wood burner. Like when I think of Burnt Diva, that's I think of amazing wood burners. Oh, Burnt Diva. But you and Ash both just decided, oh well, I'm going to do some wood burning too, and that'll be cool. And y'all made some really incredible artwork. It blows my mind. And Ash, man, I'm gonna do some airbrushing. Did that amazingly too. So
Well, that's like you, Jen. You said, "Oh, I'm going to make guitars," and
Yeah,
now all of a
exactly.
sudden you're making guitars. So,
well, that was insanity, though. I admit it. I admit it. I'm just crazy.
That just happens.
hello. There's a reason we all hang out together.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just my kind of crazy.
Yeah. So,
well, if you will, Eve, will you hang out with us a little bit, or you got to go?
yeah, I can hang out, but I wanted to show you with that you're talking about my progression or
Yes.
evolution, or I wanted to show you what the art looks like now.
And we're going to bring Yam up next. That's why I didn't want you to go. Whenever, see y'all. What a change.
I'm
Pretty
doing
awesome.
something like this on the guitar, just to let you know.
Nice.
That's going to be awesome.
So this is what it... Oh, and I started oil painting this year too.
Oh yeah, right.
Yep. So we have oil paintings in the mix too.
Yo. Now see, you know who that makes me think of? Coach and MC and Gerald and Laura.
Yeah. So what I wanted to talk about is that we're still doing Triple Treat.
That's cool. I haven't seen that one. That's awesome.
Yes. That's my beta.
What's up, Unruly?
So last night we did our 80th Triple Treat. 80 of them.
Wow.
For those of you who don't know, Triple Treat is where the chat votes in a song, and me and Coach and MC, we all paint something inspired by that song. Like, so last night was Blowing in the Wind by Dylan. And there's...
Wow. That's so cool.
Awesome. I love it.
So that was our Dylan inspired pieces. And we've done this 80 times so far.
So cool.
And that's one really amazing thing that's happened throughout the year. So it happens every Monday on MC's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Selfish plug.
Hey, that crew, MC and Coach and Laura and not Hoof Pickle. My mind just went blank.
Laura,
Salty Pepper.
Laura.
Pam. That whole group of people over there is just a wonderful bunch of folks. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that sometimes you can see your friends' influence in your art. You know what I mean? I dig that. I think that's super cool. Speaking of super cool.
Oh yeah.
Stunning.
I love it. I love
Yep.
it.
Yep. So then I started doing stuff like this, and then I started doing the palette knife paintings too. So we went from an acrylic teacher to what I showed you before to a Dr. Lingus wood burner, an oil painter, and a palette knife painter, which this is all palette knife.
And this is an example of why we want to do the long form interviews. This is why, in part, we like being able to talk to the artists and figure out the stories like these behind them. Yes, Eva's our friend, but nonetheless.
And I'm cute.
Yes, Eve, you are very cute.
Yes.
You are definitely
right.
cute.
You can bring Yam up now.
So, Eve,
Yes.
one more bit here.
Okay.
Of all of the stuff that you did this year, is there a favorite though? Do you have like a favorite moment or a favorite time or event or painting or whatever? And if you don't, that's okay.
Atlanta.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
That had to be the highlight of the year. Just, because Ginn got a handful of Eve that situation.
Oh,
so
it was wonderful, Eve. It was wonderful. And Severed, who is in here now, did a run-up show to 2 EvesArtistry's events this year. She did a run-up show to 2 of them, the last of which was absolutely stellar because it was for a solo show. Another example of artists in the community helping out each other when there's something going on. And then these 2, all right, Eve, hang out with us. Don't leave. There's no reason to leave if you don't want to.
I am.
Which brings us to another of my absolute favorites. Obviously, I'm biased, but Severed, how are you?
I am well. Thank you.
It's good to see you. You're another person when I think of amazing things that happened this year. Now, selfishly, I benefit from a lot of it because I get to work with you, and I'm pretty excited about that. So for me, that's the cool thing. I get to work with Severed Art. Like, just tell me what you need me to do, and I'll show up. But you have also got some really cool stuff going on. You've been in. She sent me something not too long ago and said, I think I might see if this gallery wants this piece. And of course they did. And then, I think if these other people want this piece. Of course they did. So she's done all kinds of amazing badassness this year. Can you give us some of your highlights if you don't mind?
Well, I sure can. First of all, I mean, the major one is all of you, every single one of you. That's, 2025 opened up the opportunity to get to know all of you and be inspired by you and, and collaborate with that guy up there too. I mean, never in a million years would I think that I would be collaborating with somebody and, being inspired by other artists because my life really, I'm not introduced by too many artists around me. So getting on this app and meeting all of you and seeing what you do, that's my number one for this year.
Right on. Can I say something on that? And the reason I highlighted you doing the run-up show to 2 EvesArtistry's events is because when I first became aware of you, you pretty much posted content. You didn't really do lives too much. You didn't. It just wasn't your thing. And now your lives are fantastic. I've been lucky enough I get to do lives with you on Saturdays with essays a lot of the times when we're able to get there. And those have been amazing. But I know that we're friends and I'm biased. But watching your progression from someone who was just not comfortable at all on camera to someone who is on camera as like the hype person for some of the biggest events of the year this year. Not only is your art spectacular and it keeps jumping in leaps and bounds, but just as a person, just as a person within the community, the way you move around is impressive. It's unbelievable. You've grown so much. And part of the reason is you called your shot. Like you called me and said, "Hey, I'm going to do these X, Y, and Z things," and I was like, "All right, cool." And then you went and did them. So anyway, just that little bit would be an impressive tale. But please go on.
Well, thank you so much for that. And it's easy to talk about how amazing all you all are. I mean that's the easy part. But this whole journey with the creating, I'm going to show some of our stuff that we've collaborated on, because again, I am just in disbelief. I mean that I get to do this with you. um, you've made these beautiful pieces here, these herb pullers, and then I get to art them up. And not only has that helped my skill as an artist, right? That, it gives me a chance to experiment and to try different themes and
I love that one.
all of you all in the chat, Laura Jane and Spurs and Eve and all of you inspire me to do different things. I gotta show this one. It's a truck.
It's amazing.
I don't do trucks.
It blows my mind. She did a damn truck. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I'm like, she did a truck.
I did a truck.
It's
So
unbelievable.
this is actually really big. This is huge for me right here.
I love
But
it.
I mean, these products here are just they're just so beautiful. And the canvases, you make absolutely gorgeous canvases, Ginn. And then you give me, things like this to work on. Where I can put sharks.
That's amazing.
Cool. Tiger
You know,
sharks.
where I can put sharks. And it's just, I don't know. I'm kind of without words. I'm not much of a word person, as y'all can tell sometimes. But
Sorry, y'all.
sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I keep coughing.
And then
Wow.
and then
Like
these
them
beautiful
pieces,
things. I mean, just the craftsmanship alone. It's beautiful. And so I'm excited with that. And, there's so much more in this that, we're going to progress for us. I can't wait for 2026 to see what all comes next.
I got some
Um,
ideas, and you're gonna like them. I can't wait. To
I
talk
love
to you.
it.
I got some
Bring
new
it.
ideas I
Bring
haven't
it.
got a chance to talk to you about yet. We're gonna throw
You,
some of the other ones out. I got some new shit. You're gonna like it.
right on. And anything, man, anything. I'm game. I'm total game.
You're gonna love this. I promise. I promise. But here's the thing. I'll tell a little of that story if it's okay, and you just start going blah 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 if I'm not supposed to be. But originally, when Severed and I first sort of had an exchange, like in person, she reached out for a charcuterie board to do artwork on. And at the time, she bought one. She bought a charcuterie board. So I think Severed's amazing. Like, even then, I loved her art. And when she contacted me, I was telling my wife, I'm like, Severed just contacted me. Like, I want to send her a charcuterie board. So I sent her two. and she did her artwork on one, and I ended up with a picture of it. And I'm again showing my wife, can you believe this is this amazing? Wouldn't it be cool if like she would do this, like we had a collab together or whatever, And so then time passes, nothing was necessarily said too much at the time, but then we kind of got to know each other a little more, through lives and through conversations, and just started exchanging ideas. And the cool thing for me is, the reason I mentioned my wife is the herb strippers were her idea. I had an installation over at an equestrian center in near South Carolina, on the border over there in Tryon. And one of the things what we were trying to do several years ago was come up with small little easy kitchen things to make, that we could sell at that place. So that was a design of something that I'd made some years back. I was just like, well, this might have room for some art on it. And from there, it grew into now there's a whole line of products with Severed outside of the guitars, which I just think is absolutely amazing, because I still haven't forgotten how excited I was when she ordered a charcuterie board. Because if I was telling the truth, I didn't even like making charcuterie boards. It was just the fact that, like, those are what you, and the reason I say that is that's kind of, I did a lot of joinery and made furniture and stuff like that, right? So charcuterie boards would be like what you start out as. The first year you're doing woodworking and stuff, those are the kind of things you make. So it's kind of cool that it's gone all the way back full circle. And they're fun to make now because they're going to you, and I'm always excited about what the hell's going to be on them. But when that part wasn't happening, it wasn't nearly as fun. So at any rate, I think it's really cool how that kind of naturally developed, and then and now I have paid bills with that. That's awesome. We've eaten because of that. So you never know. Find somebody you like working with and give it a shot. Work with them.
Absolutely. Yeah, this it couldn't have come at a better time in my life. Had a bit of a health thing in June, so being able to do this collaboration and things like that's huge. So again, 2025 bringing on like Ginn and Severed collaboration is just awesome. I love it. It's awesome.
So you also do all kinds of different art. Like, you're a painter, you're a wood burner, you're a sculptor. You probably make music and didn't tell anybody. Like, I don't know. I know you make musical instruments out of bones. I don't know what all you do, but so the wood burning thing. How did you get going? How did you get started doing that?
Well, I always loved to draw, and wood burning is just like drawing, except you go a little slower, and erasing's a lot harder, so you have to take your time. So I started that in, I believe, 22, wood burning in 22. So that's
you just decided I'm going to do
it.
some wood burning and did it.
I did it. Yeah, I'm just like, I'd like a wood burner. I want to give it a shot. So I got a wood burner and gave it a shot. And it's actually probably one of my favorite mediums I use. A lot of my wood burning that I did in the past, I've upgraded. Like, I put my skills of 25 on it. Like, I have this piece here, and hopefully it shows up, but I did this dragon back in 23. Now, the details on it were, I was at a 2023 level. And then I just put my wood burner to it again.
That is amazing.
The wings look leather, man. They look actually like...
Oh, yeah.
And then learning how to combine the painting with the wood burning, so you have, the natural with, the acrylic or the oil. I love to experiment. Seriously. I looked at my countertops and I want it to look different. So I got some spray paint and I got some paint and I totally decorated my countertops. So when I say, I wonder, you got to watch out in my household because I'm going to do it. No matter what, I'm going to do it.
She means it.
I do. I'm scary. I'm kind of scary that way. I've started experimenting with 3D art, and this here is brand new to me as far as painting it and stuff, doing a painting and then the 3D art on top of it. Yam over there, I couldn't do mountains to save my life. So she sent me one of her beautiful tutorials on how to do mountains with a palette knife. And here, yeah, I would just like slap that baby on there and got some mountains in there with a little stream. Because I told her, I'm like, I hate doing landscapes. And she totally hooked me up. She helped me out with that.
Well, that's the thing too, because when we were getting into wood burning, you were pretty selfless about letting us know what to get, what kind of material to work on, and you were always like, if you need anything, if you need any help, if you need any, and that's like so perfect for our community and how we move. So it was nice to have that access to somebody as good as you at wood burning. Just amazing.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that because we all share all kinds of information with each other. And we all learn and grow from each other. I mean, the amount of growth from everybody here, is just phenomenal. Y'all inspired me to start a series. Cool. It's my teacup and teapot series. It's taking a different perspective on life. The teapot is life, and we're all the teacup, right? So my newest piece here, this is kind of a little on the darker side, but it's not wrong.
Oh yeah,
man, that is awesome.
That's wild.
I love it. Look at the handle.
Whatever we put in our cup,
I know.
Come. So, and you all fill my cup with light and happiness and love. Just letting you know.
So awesome, though. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Forgive my ignorance. Is that acrylic or oil? Or burning?
It's actually. No, you're not. It's both. It's I've got. Excuse my hands here. This up here is water mixable oil because that blends beautifully. The background is spray paint, so you've got the metallic, and then this here is acrylic, and this here is acrylic. So we've got, and over here is like spray paint, and then here is India ink. I mean, it's just kind of like a mashup of so much stuff.
That's amazing. It's so cool. I love it. Even the texture work on the outside of the tablet looking stuff.
Oh yeah,
is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So I know it's not a tablet, but it has that shape. That's what I'm trying to describe. That's so cool.
I appreciate. Thank you so much. That's it's. I love doing stuff like that, and then I look at Yam over there in S.A. on their like color pieces, right? My colors are usually kind of muted, very earth tone, and then so with their inspiration, I decided to
that's awesome.
Pop out some color.
Nice.
Is that the one you were talking about, Eve? That you wanted to see? Is this the one?
Well, this one's really cool, but she has another teapot one I wanted to see.
I got you. That is awesome, though. Is that also the same thing, mixed media?
Yep. That's the same thing.
Yep.
And here's the other teapot one. This one is actually finished. It is sold. It is gone already.
Nice.
Wow.
I've not seen this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Look at the steam.
Holy crap. Look at the table.
Look at the lightning coming out. Just boom.
Of course it's
amazing.
gone already. Hello.
No doubt, right?
Incredible. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. This one here is it first started out as teacups. A lot of people think they're fragile. I mean, we are vessels, right? We can be fragile, we can be strong. And this teacup I put on these really hardy tree branch, right? Our roots. So if our foundation is strong, it doesn't matter if we feel weak in the moment. I mean, whatever storms come our way, I mean, as long as down here is strong and is going to hold us, we can handle whatever. We can handle whatever comes our way. So that's my teacup and teapot series.
That's another cool thing about your art.
I'm gonna have it.
Is it? I'm sorry, Eve. Please.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have a new mantra. I'm gonna be the cup. Be the cup.
Be the cup.
Be the cup.
Be the cup.
Be the cup.
It's really phenomenal, the meaning. Like you don't just do pictures of things. There's depth of meaning and symbolism going on in the artistry, which is I love that type of art. It's just my thing, kind of, I guess. Well, look, I guess they're not. Are you not entertained, TikTok? Puzzle piece. I'm not pushing enough buttons to make them happy, y'all. Sorry about that. Well, Severed, are you looking forward in particular to anything next year, like ideas or concepts that you're gonna start on that you hadn't unveiled yet? You don't have to tell us, but are you still working on some stuff? You got some new ideas coming?
I've got new ideas coming. I'm actually going to have ways that I don't know, maybe like a website that'll be up and running here shortly. I know.
Wow,
I know.
That's awesome.
That's almost like the truck. That's going to be pretty momentous for me.
You and me both.
But yeah.
You and me both.
I look forward to what we're going to do again. I look forward to seeing, Ash, what you're going to be doing. What you're going to be doing, what all of you, like, beautiful people are going to be doing, more gallery events, more event shows. I plan on, like, going 126% next year. So
right on.
Yep.
I believe you. I believe you 100%. 100%. Well, please stay if you would like to. There's no reason to leave, but if you want to leave, no worries. We understand that too. What I was going to suggest is if Mondo was willing to come up and hang out with us for a minute, if they would send Mondo up. I know everybody here really likes Mondo. If he's available. I know that he's done some cool photo shoots this year. I know that I have written on my desk. Well, I actually changed the paperwork now, but Mondo events. So, what do you think, Mondo? Are you available, buddy? He might be running for the door right now. There he is. There he is. So this is another guy. When I think of people that kind of made me smile this year, it was Mondo coming on the scene. It was the show that we did where we interviewed Mondo, where Jeff and Jeff Goldblum showed up instead.
Oh yeah,
and that was I had so much fun, man. That was absolutely unbelievable. So Mondo, good to see you, my friend. Another incredibly talented guy that is super helpful in his community. Very kind. I'm excited to hear you're going to be meeting up with Ash, man. Incredible artist. Yeah. I have his artwork hanging behind me up here. I love it. S.A. got that piece for me.
Wait a minute. His hair is messed up. That's not normal.
That's not normal.
What's going on, man?
I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden, Ginn goes, Mondo's coming up. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, no, Mondo. I'm sorry, buddy.
What's going on? I thought I still had like two other people in front of me.
So you are that handsome straight off the pillow, Mondo? My goodness.
Oh, my God.
I'm glad we didn't give you time to prepare, my friend. Make me and Ash look bad.
Oh my God.
So for me, man, just you in general, just the way you move, the way you treat people, the way you take care of your business, the photography that you do, the artwork that you do, the characters that you create. I love it, man. I'm a fan, and and I think you've done some really cool stuff this year. You want to share any of that with us?
Sure, cool stuff.
He hasn't got my stuff yet.
Didn't you do a show? Like some of the other really amazing stuff you were doing had to do with your photography as well.
Yeah, let's see if I can maybe bring some of that up. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really big about talking about me, you know. It's like,
I know, I understand.
I'd much rather.
Well, just tell us about it though. Just tell us about like some of the events you did, some of the stuff you've done that you enjoy doing. That's all. And we're not asking you to brag on yourself or anything. Just share with us like your year's experience, what you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, like I'm really, really just happy with the way, like, this could have been a year where like it was just, I don't know, just crap. To put it mildly. Like it could have been just a crappy year. And to be honest, like finding this community and giving me like an outlet and a reason to going live, because I started feeling the responsibility of, you know, people were expecting me to come on, and I enjoyed it, and it helped me clear my mind, and it exposed me to new inspirations from all you guys, everybody that comes on. Made some new friends. So a year that could have been really crappy because of things that happened the year before, it turned out to be a good year, and it's ending on a high note in many, many ways. So I have to thank all you guys for even just remotely wanting to include me in this group, you know?
Oh, man.
It really helped out.
You're incredible, Mondo. And you know, the thing about it is, one of the things I love about you, man, is your lives. You're so approachable and so, I don't know. I don't want to be another person. I'm okay with who I am. But if I could adopt some characteristics from other people, I would love to adopt some of your calm and patience. Like I know it's work. I know it takes effort, and it just happened. You know what I mean? But the patience that you move with, the way that you deal with people, how I've seen people ask you questions, and whether they're serious questions or silly questions, you know, a new artist or a veteran artist, you answer them with sincerity and kindness and truthfulness, and I just have a lot of respect for that, man. So I would just want to say, for my part, you know, I too am so fortunate to be a part of this community, and you make it so much richer and so much, I don't know, kinder. I just think it's impressive, and you have such an influence on the artists around you. I'll give you an example. I was trying to be like you, and mess with Ashman. So I made some balloons this year, and I got hate mail because I'm not supposed to be doing balloons because that's Mondo's thing. No, I'm kidding, Mondo. I didn't really get hate mail. But I also love your sense of humor, man. So your art doesn't just come out in your teaching or in your way, you also do photography. You also are a voice actor. You also you've been in some pretty big movies, man. I mean, do you miss Jurassic Park? Do you ever get to see any of the cast members that you used to hang out with when you were on Jurassic Park?
I wouldn't mind seeing Laura Dern again. The whole chaos theory with the drop, that was my favorite scene.
I love it. So, and I've heard a rumor, I just heard it tonight, this rumor, that you're going to be meeting up with Ashman.
Yeah. It's my birthday weekend, by the way, so...
Yep.
Happy birthday, Mondo.
It'll be
29.
a great birthday present. 29, yeah.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah, no,
happy
it's something
birthday,
where it's
sir.
like, you know what? It's like might as well start the new year the way we've been planning it all year. So I was like,
Yeah. It'd be nice to actually have it happen. And the nice thing is, like what Ginn was talking about, is you're authentic. You're not like trying to be somebody else or acting like something else. You're who you are when you do your lives, and I think that's beautiful, man. I think like you just
I mean,
you're just
I
you,
don't know
and
who
it's
else to
wonderful,
be.
man. Exactly.
Only
And your
when you guys
artwork.
ask me to be somebody else, then I can try.
Nah, just. I mean, Jeff Goldblum's got nothing on you, buddy.
No. He's lucky to look like you, man. He's lucky to look like
Exactly.
He's got about 4 inches on me.
What?
you.
What?
What? Oh my gosh, y'all are so crazy. Y'all are.
Oh.
Ashman said, "What?"
Eve is the one that, yeah, she
Me?
it's her influence right there.
Oh yeah. I have nothing.
What do you mean?
I was pure as the driven snow before I met Eve.
Yeah, right. Hello. Okay, Snow White.
Live restriction.
Oh man.
What?
But yeah, I want to maybe, I mean, just to kind of show some of the stuff that I don't normally show. We'll go through my photography here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not wearing my good glasses, so. Sorry. Somebody say something.
Somebody say something.
Hurry up.
Something.
Thank you.
So, Ashman.
Yes, sir.
It just tried to make me kick you out.
What?
I
guess
know.
you're not
I don't
allowed
know
to say
what.
pure as the driven snow.
I know. I saw that. I was restricted. Like, oh, okay. I'm not allowed to say pure as the driven snow.
It gave me a pop-up screen with the option to throw you out.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
Pure as the driven snow.
I don't know what I did, but okay.
That's a missed opportunity there, Jen. You should have booted him.
That's funny.
I can't wait to appeal that one. It's gonna be fun.
Figures. That's what I get hit with.
Oh yes.
After everything else I've said, that's what got me.
Let's play some piratey sea shanties on, and that's okay.
Yes, TikTok can be mad. They can just be mad.
But don't say the word snow.
Exactly.
Right? Snow.
Let it
Snowing.
snow. Let it snow. Let it snow.
The winter outside is fright. Look at this. This is your photography.
It's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Photography.
Wow.
The lighting that you do is freaking.
It's hard
Awesome.
to believe, isn't it? It's so cool. That's just incredible to me. Like all of that had to be moving.
It's
Again.
fantastic.
Yeah, it helps when you work with people that know how to do this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like one of
I'm
us
just
hanging
doing
off
this
of a
on the
ring.
camera, setting up the lights.
That's a great shot, man. That last one was a fantastic shot. That's absolutely spectacular.
Right?
So, you know, I was doing all those mermaids. It was for this show.
I love it.
So yeah, that's what I have from that folder.
Just
That's
absolutely
awesome.
phenomenal. Phenomenal. Ashman's Basic Outlaw. Of all the stuff, man, that cracks me up.
It had to get me right before the end of the year. Mm.
I love it.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
This is actually during their performance.
I like the shadow that she was making. Anybody else notice the shadow
They are cool.
on the curtain?
Yeah, but that's like the group. So yeah,
Very
I
cool.
it's fortunate that I get to work with talented people and get inspiration, and I'll be doing some more this year coming up.
Right on.
And
You have
I
any
do
show
I do
dates
I
you can
I
share with
do
us?
want to do more photography content here with you guys on TikTok, because it's something that I do, and I just I don't know how to share that so much. I've gone live on some of the photo shoots,
Right on.
but I gotta be careful what I can show, because it's all for the show, and I don't want to release too much.
Right.
So it's like I'll be doing some planned photo shoots of my own, like my own artistic and visions, that I can probably do the whole photo shoot live. So
Cool.
look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
But
Do,
yeah.
do
Absolutely.
you have any dates of like shows this year that you know of that we can write down?
I mean, the show is the group that I photograph here. I've done them for the last 3 years, and the show is always on in November, and then so that's going to be, depending on when they are ready to go with it, is when I'll know more dates. So the closer I get around November, I'm going to be doing more photo shoots with them, and
Well, that
I
gives
do
us
their
11 months
videos
to
and
promote it.
everything. But yeah, and hopefully I get to do. I had a really good experience, showing all the mermaids that I did at this last show. Like a lot of people, I sold some pieces, and there were just some good feedback, and it was nice to put myself out there again like that. So it kind of made me think, like, I probably need to do that more. So we'll see. The shows with Kyra Wilson helped just kind of put that mentality in there,
Right on. Right on.
So yeah, thanks for that.
Bailey in the chat, Bailey Moeller, y'all, is please give her a follow. That is my niece, and I will say it out loud. She's my favorite. I don't care. I don't care.
Could you follow Bailey?
She is. Just is what it is.
Yeah.
Mondo,
Well, I'm
dude,
good. Unless you guys have more questions.
I'm always so impressed with you, man. I always just your work, the way you approach it, the way you treat people, man. I dig it. So I
It's
appreciate
easy
it.
when I only show my hands.
Well, we also have Kyra and Laura in here and Rachel, who we want to get up here. But Mondo, if you would like to stay, you are more than welcome to. You'd probably want to get the hell out of here and lay back down with your handsome self.
Gotta push that back down.
But today we're doing things a little differently, and anybody that comes up that wants to stay until we run out of boxes. Then we'll throw somebody out. I don't know. Ash can throw me out.
I'll make sure. Ash, Ash, do your thing. You always do your thing.
All right, man. All right.
You can drop me down too.
Anybody,
All right. Do you have anything
that
else to say, Mondo, before you go?
Yes.
Bye, Mondo.
There you go.
Oh man.
Hey, Spurs. Yes,
You
come
can
on if you're able
Spurs
to.
is gonna come up. You can dip me down.
Okay.
I see you, knuckleheads.
All right. All right.
Love you. Happy New
yeah.
Year.
Love you back, lady. Thank you. Appreciate you. So Spurs was our Christmas guest. She is now our yearly Christmas guest, so hopefully we make it another year. If Ash doesn't get us banned.
Yeah, I guess apparently.
From talking about seasonal weather conditions.
Hey, let it snow. It is 125 here today, so let that snow just fall everywhere. Who would like that? Well, good morning, everybody, or almost lunchtime, everybody. It's been a busy year here, and it's seeming to be 2026 is kicking off with a very, very busy year already. My last orders have come in for the year, which were urgent orders, so that was really quite fun. And machines are going wild over this way. I had to turn that off. And then we've got our computers happening, so we've got badges being digitized as we speak for a few of our artists, which is wonderful. So we're looking forward to that. So 2026 is starting off with a lot of badges for most of our artist friends, and guitar straps for Ginn, which I have been in development of cutting certain things, and my daughter, being the lovely little guitarist she is, has tried a couple of them, and she said, I like this, so how about we try this? And so we're still in development phase, but we'll get there.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So that is our yearly wrap up here. But yes, anyway.
You survived the fire?
We survived the fires. We've actually, most of our state is pretty blackened and dusty at the moment. We have fires still burning in the south. We have fires still burning in the north. Normally our sky is blue. Right now it's hazy and red with dust. So we firmly rooted in dust, should I say. But yeah, no, it's been a year of it. This year, most of us are just thankful that we still have our homes to live in, and we are still all with everybody. Like, as I say, houses can be replaced, lives can't. So quite happy to say, hey, run for your lives. So yes, anyway. So this year is starting off with, well, I've actually cut back my hours at work this year, so I'm doing a lot more home hours, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it is one of those fun things altogether.
You are another one of the artists that I've met purely through this platform, and we've become friends over time. But you are another example of a you're an artist on a lot of levels, right? You do the pencil work that you do is out of this world. Is that fair to say, Ash? Like the pencil work, the stuff that she does, the characters she creates is just phenomenal. But that's just a part of what she does. She does the embroidery stuff. She has also, had the concept that she created the felt boards for the kids that have tactile needs. And all kinds of other stuff that Spurs gets involved in and works on. She's one of the people that helps us with modding, helping us do our lives, actually be able, like Laura, actually be able to work and focus on what we're working on and not worry too much about the chat. Because so Spurs is yet another example of one of the people in the community who is a phenomenal artist in their own right, and they could spend all their time and their energy being a badass artist and worrying about themselves. Instead, Spurs, a certain amount of her time and energies go back to this community on this platform. It's remarkable. And seeing how that interaction happens, and she is on the opposite side of the world from us, I also think that's pretty cool. That we're all able to collaborate together and work together in a way that, the distance isn't a thing. That's one of the leveling of the playing fields that happens with this platform, is people from different countries, different places, she is literally on the opposite side of the world of us. Different side, different hemisphere, all of it. The water goes the different direction when they flush, the whole thing. But
and our toilets don't fill up to the top either, because we actually have low water rise here.
Right?
Just thought I'd throw that one on in there.
So, but I think it's amazing that, you know, that's one of the things that I like about this platform. Hey Ray, is that it's allowed us to collaborate with folks we normally wouldn't get to collaborate with. I think that's super cool.
It is absolutely wonderful, considering there is a 13-hour time difference between your East Coast and here, and 15 hours between your West Coast and here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you guys are all having the nighttime and I'm having the daytime. So for me, it's actually my afternoon or my morning shift, so I don't mind. And mind you, I wouldn't mind if it was my night shift either, because I'm probably awake most of them. At the moment, most of my work is being done at night because it's so hot here. You could say I'm sort of like the Spanish. I like the siesta during the day where it's too hot to work. It is, thankfully, we're hot, but we're not dying of humidity today. Like, the humidity here is horrible when it does happen. Like, and you'd see me, I'd go, you'd know if it was humid here, I'd just be like standing on end. So, yes, anyway, this year has been a wonderful year. There's been so many advances in everyone's artwork. I've watched Eve's journey. I've watched Savard's journey. I've watched Ashman's journey. I've watched Ginn's journey with these guitars. They are amazing. And to see somebody doing it old school is the best. Like, I see so many people that just get on there and they've got it through a CNC machine and they've got all these flash gadgets, like, oh my God. And if you ask them a question and you said, hey, now how would you do this? And they go, with that, and I go, now how would you do it old school? And they go, I don't know. And their measurements are not as precise either. I have been noticing that, like, it's just sort of a bit of a wham bam, thank you ma'am thing, and they just throw it all together and out the door it goes. But to see things actually built by hand and to actually see a lot of people joining in these lives and asking Ginn questions and Ginn answering as best as he can on certain things. If he doesn't know, he sends off to somebody who does, so that's a good thing. So
there's a lot that I don't know.
Has seen the rise of many great artists. We've had S.A. with an amazing show, a few amazing shows if I remember rightly. I've had Kyra Wilson with amazing shows. We've had Mondo with the amazing shows, and Mondo's lives. Oh my God, Mondo is awesome. He is an amazing artist. He's an amazing man. His photography, as you all just saw, is 100%. Like,
I'll say it out loud. I love that man. He's a good dude. Like, he don't feel that way about me. Like, I'm just saying, I love that guy though.
And that's the thing you were talking about. You're talking about meeting people through media. He lives in Arizona. I always go to Tempe. I wouldn't have met him unless I was on this platform. So
there we go.
Yeah.
That is the amazing thing, and everyone that has gone to support their artists, like Ginn, and everyone that has travelled, like Eve that travelled to essays, that is amazing. That is not just, let's say, artists being artists. That is community spirit. That is a family that has been built by choice, not of blood. And we get behind each other. As we all know, we've had our members that have become ill over the year. We've all backed and supported everyone that we possibly can. And we don't do it because we want gratitude and all the rest of it. We do it because we damn well care. Like, straight out, we just care.
Yes.
Like, this community would not be what it is without most of the people that we have in it. Don't mind the notifications going off. Normally everyone leaves me alone at this time of day.
I agree. There's amazing, and the beautiful thing about it is, like you point out, people just kind of contribute where they can and do their part, and that might be getting on a plane and showing up to an event, or that might be Severed hosting a pregame for a live event. or like Ezra in the background. All of those events that we planned, Ezra was back, literally in meetings like this, except not
and
on
watching
TikTok.
us from up
Yeah,
there
and watching
somewhere.
us, and watching out.
He's on that
He's
satellite just cruising around the world.
He's probably the reason I'm still on right now.
100% true.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing about it is we all come from different walks of life, have different belief systems, different views on things, and we all still manage to work together because we keep the focus on the things that matter, and try not to get too caught up in all the other nonsense that goes on. So, Spurs, what are you looking forward to in this next coming up year? Your art. I'm talking about specifically your artwork, because I love this pencil thing, but you made some threats that you might try some other types of artwork this year. Is that still on the table?
Well, yes, it is. Well, sillily, I went actually shopping after Christmas, and you are never going to guess what I found. I found these tiny little ornaments.
There's awesome.
140 of them in my sewing room, and every single one of them is going to be painted.
Nice.
Right on.
That's the challenge. This is one little container. Forget the ducks. It's now Christmas balls.
So is that going to be acrylic paint?
I'm going to do acrylic on most of them, but then I have seen a little something happening, but that one's a bit of a secret right now. So that one
right
will,
on. Well,
that one
let me
will
ask you
grow.
this: are you an acrylic painter?
I actually used to be a teacher of ceramics, so yes.
There you go.
How about that?
So I was actually a fully qualified Duncan ceramics teacher. Back when I was a young adult, I taught teenage children that went to a boarding school here. So I would actually have them bust out to where I was teaching, and they would actually learn how to paint, whether it be airbrushing on ceramics, whether it was acrylic artistry on ceramics. It was a whole thing. Like, my family actually owned a local ceramics business, and we were able to offer that opportunity, and we were able to keep the prices for the kids at a good rate. Like, I would do a term fee for them, and they could choose whatever they wanted to do. Now,
so cool.
I also managed to get my hands on some wood slices.
Oh, wow.
Yes, some cookies.
Here in Australia, it is very hard to get your hands on wood slices unless you go and cut the trees yourself. Now, I'm not about to go and cut the trees. I probably have plenty of trees that have fallen down that I could go and cut, but they would be full of borer beetles or wormy thingies or whatever else. And
yes, my friends.
probably knowing my luck, I would pick the darn piece that would have a snake living in the hole. So we won't go there. I moved a hay bale the other day, and it was like, oh my goodness, there's a snake. It was like, okay, we're friends. You just go that way, and I'll just stay here until you go.
Exactly.
If anyone knows anything about Australian snakes, where I live, we actually have 3 of the most dangerous kinds of snakes in Australia. So unless you've got a good view of what you're looking at, you don't want to be playing with it. So, whilst also shopping, I come across all these wonderful bargains. Now, I know how many of us actually use the washi tape. This washi tape was the cheapest washi tape I've ever seen in my life, so I grabbed what they had left. So, that is the fun and games of what I'm going to be creating over the year. I have also got the patches that I'm working on for our artists, so that's going to be a lot of fun and games. So I have started Eves, I have started essays, I've got them to the point of where I now need to do a test run through and see if I'm happy with how it's lined up. Kyra's is on the go. Kyra's is a little bit more difficult, and it's going to bring out the technical side of me. I have been working on those at night, so it's nice and cool because I don't want to be sitting here trying to do it in the heat and sweating all over my computer. That's just not a pretty sight. So we also have all the badges that we've been doing for everybody. We have a range of other badges that have been being created as well. Yes, sugar skulls.
That's awesome.
Even down to the tiniest little pieces. I don't like waste. I hate waste. So these little tiny badges are only 1.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches.
Like
And they are all done in this tiny little hoop.
Right on.
That's tiny. And I can still put my hand through it, so it's tiny. But yes, I have the machine going at the moment. I have the last of the year of camp drafting's final trophy awards. They are on my table. So camp drafting here in Australia is as big as rodeo in Texas. There we go. So we actually have a big thing of rodeo here, and also being grateful enough to be able to do it because I'm in the horse community as well, so I understand a lot of what the prizes are for. Whereas if they take them to a normal embroidery shop that is in a city where they do uniforms, they go, I have no clue. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't know the hours that go behind training these horses. So that is some of the fun and games. I have also been working on some miniature world stuff, like tiny little stuff as normal, and then I've worked on a couple of big A3 pieces, so they are massive pieces. I have a wall that's sitting in front of me that I'm looking at that is a blank canvas. Watch this space, because that might actually change, because I'm actually thinking of a window scene that looks out onto something pretty, because, well, it's a wall. It's not very interesting.
I love it.
So we'll see how that goes over the years. So there's a couple of things there that I'm working on. There's also working on resetting up my home studios. Like I have, at the moment, I have 3 of my machines in my art room, which is not helpful, but because I'm arting and jumping up to change threads all at the same time, so that's a good thing. It's all in the one spot. But my sewing studio actually has normally 5 machines running at a time, and it's very noisy in there, so I wouldn't be able to art in there. I wouldn't be able to concentrate at all. So what I'm going to do is get a baby monitor with the camera, have that in there, and while I'm in here working on my stuff as well.
A baby monitor for the embroidery machine. I love it. Creative thinkers. Creative thinkers.
Baby monitor. So, it works. A lot of things work.
How do the people find you? How do the people get in touch with you? How do they?
Well, most people can find me on the FB and either Funky Lizards Embroidery or Spurs and Dust Art. This year, I'm actually going to re-register my business, do a whole name change up, and do it as Spurs and Dust Art and Embroidery. And we'll get there from that. They can find me on my Etsy, possibly in the early to mid stages of January, because I'm working on that, updating it. I'm also working on a website behind the scenes, trying to get everything happening into a flow. It's been a year of big decisions and big changes, and 2026, bring it on. It is 12 hours away, and let's see what it brings. Hopefully it will all be amazing, and hopefully we start it with all the dreams. Don't mind the mess behind me. That is my machine that is currently turned off and holding all my threads. Because I just keep whipping them off that one and chucking them down there until they get put back in the cupboard. That's behind me on there, lovely. I have an actual rotary thing that I picked up. Recycling at its finest. The chemist down the road was actually throwing out one of their display stands. It was a baby formula display stand. So I said to him, I said, hey, is anyone what are you gonna do with that? And they said, it's just going to the tip. And I went, okay. And then of course I drove a sedan at the time. Luckily I had a toolkit in the back, because I dismantled this thing and fit it in the car. I was
That's awesome.
I was like, that's coming home with me. I'm taking that home. So I dismantled it, shoved it in the car with much maneuvering, and it came home in the end. And it has been one of the most invaluable things. Like, I've been given a few things over time that I recycle. Maybe if it needs coat paint or whatever, I'll just spray paint it. We're not going into my spray paint art because that's terrible. And we haven't done that for a long time. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, recycling is also another great thing on my list for this year. Like we recycle everything that we can. So like I said, my little scraps of material right the way down to this big get recycled. They get made into a little patch, which are awesome. Just a fun little cover up if somebody puts a hole in their clothing. So they will all be becoming available over the year. And like I said, watch this space for the new art. Watch out for lots of mini art because that's what I do. Yes. Like I have these little super tiny brushes that you probably can't see that are all in the go. So yeah, that's this year in a nutshell. 2026, bring it on, and I will be enjoying watching everyone else's developments over the 2026 period. I will be there to support everyone that I possibly can. Be there in the background supporting Ginn and Ash and Laura as backup. Anyone misbehaves, Laura will send them down under to me.
That's how it works.
So,
well, thank you, Spurs, for popping up. I'm so glad. What a thrill, because I didn't expect to get to see you today because I was thinking you'd probably be at work. But, so
no, I'm off till the 5th. So I actually managed to get a whole 10 days off over the Christmas break, which is amazing. It has been an amazing break, and it's been very eventful so far, as we all know. It's been a gathering of new and interesting things. There's a few other things in the planning that I'm not going to show right now, so you'll all have to stay tuned. I do have to keep some mystery.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of mystery about Spurs, so hey. We'll keep all the mystery that I can, and then we will be into the art in 2026, 1st of January. I'll drop my first post, probably revealing a few little things, but not revealing too much.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Spurs. Appreciate you. It's good to see you.
No worries.
And thank you for all the hard work that you do. We appreciate you very much.
Absolutely.
You're almost welcome.
And we're about to bring up another amazing, hardworking, always behind the scenes person, and Laura, who Spurs, you work pretty closely with Laura. On a day-to-day. Laura, if you have, do you have within reach the capabilities to bring anybody up at the moment? Like
who are we after?
Ray, Rachel is in the chat too. We wanted to grab Rachel, give her a shot before we run out of time space. So
done.
Camera ready?
So Laura, Ash, it worked. We managed to get Laura on the Ginn Project Show again, dude, on camera. We managed to do it again. Laura's here with us today. Laura's another person that is an inspiration to me on this platform, that is always helping out. Right on, Ray. No worries. And Laura has become a huge part of the Ginn Project over the time that we've been on. It was, started out as moderating and helping out, and in her own right, she's just an amazing artist that I would describe as focused on trees and roots and that kind of stuff, which I kind of dig anyway. But more recently, she's come on to help out at the Ginn Project, and it's just amazing. She's helped. Her and Rachel are putting together ways to contact us via email and sorting through things and getting through messages and all the stuff we weren't able to keep up with. They're putting systems in place, how to figure all that out. So another obvious example of a selfless type person who is an amazing artist, an accomplished artist, a galleried artist in her own right. You never hear her say any of that stuff. She's got drawers full of awards, and I think dignitaries from other countries, make appointments with her, just to get her opinion on things sometimes. So, so one of the things that is exciting for me that happened this year is Laura becoming more and more prominent at the Ginn Project and what we're doing and what we're trying to do. But even if she wasn't, even if she didn't have anything at all to do with the Ginn Project, the artwork that she does, the gallery shows that she did this year, the things that she produces as an artist are absolutely incredible, and would stand on their own. So Laura, would you mind to please share with us some of your positive experiences from this year, if there were any? I know this last month has been terrible. No, I'm kidding. You've had to talk to me most days, and that probably sucks.
Yeah, so I almost actually declined the invite out of habit.
Yeah, I figured you might.
Go up there. But let me show you some of the art that I created this year. I've been looking at ways to incorporate both my ink styles and my acrylic painting. So that's what this is ink and acrylic combined. I call this my Emerging Hope series, and it's based on the first flowers that emerge in the spring.
It's amazing.
The detail is phenomenal.
I love it, man. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And then I expanded that series to kind of do it year round. So I have a fall one where I did pops of reds and oranges.
That's just...
And it's been a lot of fun kind of playing with the different themes and adding some color to it.
I love the juxtaposition of the color, man. It's just amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah, it really shows the emphasis of it. Oh, upside down. Sorry.
Oh, you just melted my brain. What am I looking at? Easy to do.
But yeah, my goal is to make it into a calendar. It didn't quite happen this year, but it might be next year in 2026 that I throw them all together in a calendar. I just got a new phone that takes some amazing pictures, so it'll be a lot easier to do it.
That was spectacular. I love that piece.
Yeah, I really like the blues. The blues really turned out cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I did one piece that was acrylic, and I did some ornaments, some of those cookie ornaments. The original's still at the gallery, but this is a print I was working on of the park piece. There's a really bad glare. Kind of see it, but it's on my page also.
So cool. Love it.
So yeah, other than creating art, I did a whole bunch of gallery shows. I do a lot of local shows, regional shows throughout Finger Lakes area of New York. And so two of my favorite experiences this year, and they're also ones that I've done previously, but there's one show, it's a juried show that's in Owego, New York, and it's set in a restored barn from the 1800s, late 1800s, and they bring in artists throughout the region.
That's awesome. Great timing.
Of course. This is Squeak. She likes,
hey,
you'll
Squeak.
see her in my life and all that. Can you move?
We had a cat nicknamed Squeakers because she had been in a fire and her vocal cords had been burned, so she had a real squeaky voice. Squeakers.
Yeah, but anyway, so it's an old restored barn, and they open it up for a month and have like some of the best artists in the region there, and just have it throughout throughout, and you can see like the old barnwood and windows, and it's just a beautiful property. And so that's my favorite show to do every year, and the community is really nice there as well. And then my other favorite experience from this past year was they call it Clemens in the Pen, and it's a retreat that they do, just like a day retreat that they do at Quarry Farm in Elmira, New York. And that is where Mark Twain spent his summers. Samuel Clemens, he spent his summers there with his in-laws, and he wrote there. And so it's really cool to be able to go up there and be inspired by, you know, the same scenery that he was inspired by, and be in community with a whole bunch of different artists and stuff. So those are the two favorite experiences that I had this past year. So.
Right on. Like I said, y'all, an actual galleried artist in a bunch of different places, does all kinds of amazing stuff. You never hear her say a word about herself, and she's actually so quiet we don't talk about her enough. So hopefully that is a New Year's resolution we shall remedy. Laura, you're another one of those people that I really came to like, just because of the way you moved in the community, the way you kind of look out for people and help out where you can, do what you're able to, and you do it with so much humility and compassion and in such a thoughtful way that sometimes I'm embarrassed that I don't think of the things that you think of. But,
right? That happens all the time with me. I'm like, how the hell did she know? And it's my studio.
Right? Like, I've seen you and Eve, actually both of you, tell Ash where something that belongs to him was in his house where you've never been. It's pretty freaking impressive. We do have Kyra in the chat, who would be the last person that I was going to bring up. Rachel wasn't going to be able to come up this evening. Rachel got family responsibilities and stuff, though. She got things she got to do. But if Kyra was still available and was willing to come up and finish out the night for us, if not, no worries at all, Kyra. No problem if you're still in here. But she's one of the people we had down to see if she would give us a little insight into what happened good for her this year. Laura, next year, or this coming year in 26, are you going to be at the Clemens in the Pen event again?
I'm not sure. It's a jury
or do you
event,
have to
so you have to apply and everything.
So let me ask you backwards. How many times have you been in that event?
I have done it 6 times, I think.
Oh, wow.
They've had it 7 years, and I've done it 6 out of 7 years. So it's something that I enjoy doing every year. But
so there is a more than
so
reasonable
I'll probably be doing it
probability
again,
that
but I
you'll
don't
be
know
back.
for sure what else I have going on and if I get in.
All right. Well, and forgive me, what was the name of the other one that you mentioned?
That one is called Everyday Art, Everyday Life, Everyday Art, and that's in Owego, New York. And that one is actually usually
Owego, New York,
August
like
to,
W-E-G-O? I'm sorry,
Owego.
Owego, New York. That must
Yeah,
be
and that's usually the end of August through September. So that will be going on then.
And when is the Clemens event?
It varies. It's usually just one day throughout the summer at some point, but
Summertime.
It's been anywhere from June to August, and it just depends on when they're able to set it up.
Hey, Squeaker. Right on. All right, so we're going to be looking for Laura at these 2 events and many more, I'm sure, this coming year, and you'll be able to catch her taking arrows at the Ginn Project. Like I mentioned, she's instrumental. Like at this point, she is one of the people that has all the passwords to all the Ginn Project things, all the social media stuff, all the different various things. She knows how to get in there, so she can do some damage, y'all. So, Laura, please hang out with us. I understand if you would like to leave. I do like this. Like it has that vibe of maybe like a what, like petting your cat, planning and
Evil
scheming.
villain type thing.
Yeah, it does kind of have that evil villain kind of vibe going on.
Yep.
So the other person that we brought up here, shockingly, I wasn't expecting to get to see Kyra tonight, but we're glad to get to see Kyra. What a great closer, right? She's like the home run hitter that we bring in the game here. Laura went and got on base behind Spurs, and now Kyra's gonna end it here. But Kyra, look, you are one of the people that I admire the most that I've met on this platform. And the reason that I say that is because of the way that you treat people, the way that you handle your business, how kindly you move, how thoughtfully you move. And I have seen you personally give advice to folks when they ask for it. One of the beautiful things that you do is you don't give advice that it didn't ask for. Some people could probably learn that.
Sometimes I do, but I need to be better about that.
but normally your normal MO is that, if asked, you will respond. And I have seen people's art game change over the past couple of years because of your input. And change in positive ways and good ways. Now that is the community part. That's the part that you like, how I kind of got to know you as the person. And I'm lucky, very freaking lucky, to be able to call you friend. But your artwork is some of my favorite, truly. And it's strange to say because you're in that whimsical kind of realm, and you wouldn't necessarily expect woodworker got to dig it, but one of the things that I dig about it is the art itself. Ash, help me out here. Is stellar, is it not?
It is, bar none. Some of the best stuff on TikTok. So
it's next level. But so now this whimsical little birdie that lives in the woods up in the north country, she has storylines for all of the characters. She's got a whole world that is going to be unveiled on September 5th in New York. And I personally am going to be there unless, the good Lord calls me home or whatever happens. But my plan is on September 5th. If I have to go to another endoscopy, I might not make it. I'm just kidding. But I am very much looking forward to this. This is one of the things that I'm really looking forward to in this coming up year. Forgive me, y'all. Is Kyra's event. And the artwork, Kyra, is just stunning. It really is. I mean, it is just absolutely phenomenal, the stuff that you do. And you're able to, Monsters is another person that I think of that creates all these little characters that would have like great storylines. And I don't know if Monsters has storylines behind all of her characters and stuff like that. But the ability to bring these entire worlds to life is kind of cool. And that's what's going to happen this year, right?
Yeah,
Coming up.
and I'm going to start sharing the stories online too. So, because I'll be able to share some process videos, I just won't necessarily be able to share all the finished pieces, but there should be extra pieces that won't be included in the show that I can show as well. But one of the things that will get out that will be in the show, but you saw some of the sketch work for my Brackleburs. So I'm going to have a little creature that's going to be a. So my world is bigger. It's got another name, still working on registering the trademark, but within that world is Brackleberry Hollow, and that is what the show is going to be. And in that world, there's going to be Brackleburs, and there are these little creatures that are going to be everywhere. So when I was growing up, there was I think it's like My Little Monsters story. If you know what a Zipper-Rumpazoo is, you know what I'm talking about. And there were these little creatures in it that kind of were in different places and stuff, and it's kind of like that, but it's my own version. They're clever little creatures that are going to be in every single one of the paintings from Brackleberry Hollow. So that'll be one of the first paintings I finish. So.
And I love the story behind that too. The quote that came from that is so good. I can't wait. It's just great. Your daughter. I mean, that's so cool. Like, these ideas. That's a teachable moment for me, actually. This amazingly accomplished artist who could very easily be uninvolved with anyone, up in the middle of nowhere, working on her stuff, doing her thing. But you actually draw. I've seen you draw from the people around you and include them in some of your storylines and in some of the thought process. And the example I'm using is like your daughter. You shared a little anecdote with me about a conversation y'all were having about one of your pieces, and you took her advice. And man, it's just so cool, right? I mean, how awesome is that going to be for her on that day when everything rolls out and she sees in real life her influence on that work? I just think that's wonderful.
And she's influenced my work. I mean, she's 27, so she's influenced my work for a long time.
Yeah, yes.
There's kind of a history there. She also tends to lift a lot of my paintings and they end up in her room. So, in her apartment.
So was there anything in particular in your art world or in your community world or anything that stood out to you this year as a positive?
I really enjoyed. So the art community kind of goes one of two ways, right? You get a really positive group of people that are just worth their weight in gold, or you get a toxic community, and it just sort of happens. It feels one way or the other. And I've seen a lot of toxic communities, and I think that this being such a positive one has been really incredible. And obviously I've been part of it for more than a year, but there's been such growth within the community, tighter ties and things like that. And I think that's a really cool thing. For myself personally, there was just obviously getting the focus completely locked in on what I'm doing. I haven't created as many paintings this year. I usually do an end of the year quilt where I show everything I've done, and I'm not doing that this year because I just don't have that many to show, and it's kind of embarrassing, but there's been a lot of other work going on. So I'm not embarrassed about the work I've done. I just don't have enough to show. And life's been crazy. So like we're admitting my mom to the hospital tonight. So life is life in. But,
oh no. Oh man. It just is not in for you, does it? Every day is a new challenge, a new adventure. My goodness. Kyra?
We're all having a contest of how many times we can visit the ER, I guess. So.
Man. Who's winning, your dad or your mom? Who's in first right now?
Right now, everybody's neck and neck, so I have a tiebreaker next year.
Your mom's just trying to get out ahead, that's all. She's just trying, she's trying to get out.
But I'm happy with my direction, and I never have a painting to show for you guys, but I did finish this one that I did show.
That's adorable.
So and this was from my doom pile, so I managed to finish something that's been hanging over my head for a couple of years, and she's sold, but she's here, so I can show her. But this is Penelope. Yeah.
Oh, she's so adorable. I love it.
The only time I've ever had something to show you guys.
The expressions you capture in either the fur or the feathers or the whatever the creature has is always just blows my mind. I don't know how you do it. There's so much more to it than that. I'm a simpleton when it comes to the art stuff, but I know it's amazing. I know that much.
I enjoy everybody's art that I see that you profile. It's all amazing.
Well, normally we would play everybody out with a tune that Black Country put together for us, but I can't get that on my laptop now because we changed the password so that Laura and Rachel could get in, and my computer doesn't know the password, and I don't know the password even. So tonight we're just gonna miss out on the getting played out here at the end of the year. But that's okay. I thought maybe Ash could share some words of wisdom for us before we leave. No pressure, Ash. Would you like to share some words of wisdom for the new year? Have you learned anything? Has anything happened to you this year that you appreciate?
Have I learned anything? I never learn anything. I just keep going. And hope I get through the year. But I think the one thing we can all do is be a little nicer to each other, be a little kinder to each other, and, don't eat the yellow snow. That's it.
Don't eat the yellow snow. I like that. Be kind to each other, and that is especially true if you live where Kyra lives, because there's a lot of snow. And where Laura lives too, for that matter. Now, Spurs has not seen snow since she was a baby because it's still 400 degrees where she lives.
I don't even know what snow is.
And we're going to say snow as often as we can to see if they'll give us another restriction since we're almost
pure as
anyway.
the driven snow.
Pure as the driven snow he was. So, Ash, thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Ask somebody that I'm grateful for is the Ash, man. All of these people in boxes, all of the people that came up tonight are folks that work together, that try hard to do good lives and do good art. And I just think it's amazing, and I'm here for it. Like I didn't come on the platform for that reason, but thank you. But I am thank you, Chad. But I'm certainly glad I'm here now, and I'm looking forward to what we all come up with this next year. It's so fun for me. I have so much fun talking to all of you and coming up with whatever we're going to be working on or trying out, and my goal is to make it to the 5th of September to Kyra's gallery show and make it inside. That's my goal this year. If I can make it to the show and make it inside before I get arrested, that would be perfect. That would be great.
I have the same goal. So.
That's awesome. Kyra, thank you for popping up. I know I appreciate it. I wasn't actually expecting you to be able to, so thank you so much. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming up and sharing with us. Laura as well, thank you. I feel like it's a victory anytime we can get Laura or Kyra or Spurs on camera, and we got them all on camera tonight. So everybody, keep, like you said, please do the best that you can to look out for each other. Maybe next year the one thing that we can all do is try to be a little kinder to each other and a little gentler and give each other a little more space. And one way that we do that here at the Ginn Project is with accountability. For example, all of the folks that you see on the screen have access to every live that I do. So it isn't like we can just do some crazy stuff and then just walk away from it. There's footage of it. So I don't know, be accountable to yourself, and be willing to help folks out when you can. Maybe that would be the best thing that I could say. If you're not willing to be accountable to yourself, then you can't expect anybody else to live up to that standard. So do what you can to help each other out. Do the best you can to keep your ducks in a row, so to speak. And we'll all try to look out for each other in the coming year. That would be my big plan. And the way everybody rallied to Johnny is another great example, right? The way everybody rallied to Chad, for that matter. So appreciate everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you especially to Ashman, to Spurs, to Laura, to Kyra, to Sever, to S.A., to Eve. All of those folks who are behind the scenes that make the Ginn Project happen. If you haven't figured it out yet, this entire show, the entire Ginn Project show, tries to highlight artists on this platform, to raise the profile for everybody on the platform. So everybody that participates in that, everybody that's willing to help out, we very much appreciate it. We don't always get it right, but we try hard. So the parts that we don't get right are my fault. It's never any of their fault. It's my fault. So looking forward to this next coming year. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for everything that you did this past year. Jerry's going to be on the show next Tuesday. He's going to start off the new year. New sculptor, kind of new to the art community here on the platform. And Ezra really likes him. So that's saying something. So we're going to have a conversation with Jerry next week, get back on that interview kind of schedule thing. And less of me and more of the artists that we're here to bring you. So Ashman will be here. He signed another contract. He's got another year. Laura just signed a contract. Kyra, Spurs, all of those folks signed new contracts. So we'll all be here for the next year. It's a gentleman's contract. There's no paperwork. We don't sign paperwork. We just all agree to help each other out. There's no contract. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all very much. Ash, do you have anything else, my friend?
Don't start none, won't be none. Be cool this year.
Be cool this year. Don't start none, won't be none. I like that. Kyra, you got anything?
Take care of each other.
I like it. Laura?
She's not talking
No,
to you.
Laura don't have anything.
I'm excited for everything that's going to happen this next year, and how everyone will grow like they did this past year. Continue to grow.
Absolutely. Spurs, take us home.
Remember to step into 2026 with a smile and always be kind to others. Share the love no matter how big or how small, and just wipe the dust off. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Sandy. It was good to see you in here. Mondo, love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Rachel, appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you. Johnny Ray, we love you. Shining Through Art by Carolina. Good to see you. Thank you. Eve, you know I love your sister. Stitch Woman, good to see you in here. Thank you, Stitch. You're amazing. Another amazing person who's always helping out in the community is Stitch right there. Never gets enough credit. Another person is Kim Flutterby. Kim is always on point, always helping us out. Another person that doesn't get nearly enough credit. Mama T, good to see you. She took care of her business this year. Appreciate you, Mama T. Fill up my cup. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate everybody. Hope I didn't miss you. If I did, please forgive me. We'll try to get you next time. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Love who you can as much as you can.
Good night, everyone.
Take care.